Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pretty Lord. Welcome to the Pretty Dope New York show. We about to tune into something that happened recently. Let me share the screen with y'all so y'all can see what I see. I know y'all heard about Yella Beezy already, right? So this was going on in the town. This was going on, YouTube. This is what's going on. Yella Beezy arrested for Mo 3.
Unlock success with Optimum Business Essentials.
Hope y'all can hear me.
We're having a pretty serious back and forth that lasted for years and years and years. They actually used to be friends before the relationship deteriorated. I got a picture on screen of them together, right? But they began falling out reportedly, I think around 2017, 2018. Anyways, when he was killed, a lot of people assumed that it was linked to Trap Boy Freddy. However, people were arrested for this. One of them's name was Keywan White. The other one's name was Devin Brown, right? Keywan was 22 years old. He was arrested December the 9th of 2020, and he was charged with murder. The Dallas police identified him as the gunman who chased down and shot Mo 3 on the freeway. Now, when he was taken into custody, he was also charged separately for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and this was a federal charge. He pleaded guilty to that federal gun charge in May of 2022 and was sentenced to 105 months, nearly 9 years, in federal prison in November of 2022. But his murder trial for Mo 3's death has been pending ever since. He has not been sentenced for the death of Mo 3. The other guy, Devin Brown, who was 28 at the time, was also indicted on a murder charge, but his didn't come until April of 2021, and he was already in custody on federal gun charges himself. His case is also still pending. There have been no updates on this case since until today, because right now news is breaking that Yella Beezy has actually been arrested in connection with Mo 3's death. So right now on your screen, you can see the grand jury referral for the arrest of Yella Beezy, real name Marquise Conway. And you can see right here, his charge is capital murder while remuneration, which basically means that there was a murder committed for a payment or the promise of a payment. Pretty much murder for hire. We can see down here at the bottom, it says, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Dallas County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the Criminal District Court number 4 for said county, upon its oath, do present in and to said court at said term that Marquise Conway, hereinafter called defendant, on or about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble, that's Mo 3's real name, an individual hereinafter called the deceased, by employing Keon White, that is the guy I told y'all about a minute ago, to murder the deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration, namely the United States currency, from defendant, and pursuant to said agreement, Keon White did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of the said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, which is a deadly weapon. It is signed and dated March 18th, 2025. And we also have this news article right here from TMZ, pretty much confirming that Yella Beezy has been arrested. They have his mug shot here. And yeah, man, it's not looking good for Yella Beezy right now. One person who reacted to this was Mo 3's mom. She posted this right here up. It's simple. It just says, justice for my baby. I'm sure that she is feeling probably a mixture of joy and also pain, because this is, bringing it back up for her. She's going to be having to relive this now that this is happening. Everybody's going to be posting about it. They're going to be talking about it. She's going to have to see all of that, which is sad, but I'm sure she does feel a little bit of joy, because in her eyes, the guy who is responsible for her son's.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, shit, me kind of low.
For my mic?
Yeah.
1, 2. You hear me better? 1, 2. You hear me
Yeah,
better?
you mad low.
Hold on a second. One, two. I don't know why I'm up. The volume is good. There's something with the StreamYard, man. One, two.
Shit, you mad low. Hold on, let me see if I could.
One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2.
You
1,
going
2,
louder
3.
now. You was
1,
getting
2,
louder.
3. Yo, it's loud, man, on my end, man. I don't know what's going on over here, but it's on my end. It's all the way up. I'm in the red. One, two. Yeah, I'm in the red, man.
Yeah, I just turned you up all the way.
1, 2. I'm all the way up, and I'm still low. 1,
Hell
2.
yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me see something, man. Got a little preamp on here and see what that do.
Yo, I'm loud, right?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna have to add a preamp on my shit. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't see nothing now. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, the preamp ain't working on this. I can't use the preamp. But the volume is up, man. And it's distorting, man. You saying you don't hear me? 1,
Nah,
2.
I hear you. I hear you. It's good. It's not loud, like not real loud though.
I don't know, man. I'm on. Oh, we on live now,
Yeah, we lit. We lit.
Yeah, I got the
Shit,
camera to work, man.
oh, you real loud now. What's going on though, brother?
Yeah, I got. It's too loud.
Nah, you good. You said you got the camera to work with the phone?
Yeah,
How you did it?
I had to plug a wire up to my own computer. Just plug the wire up, you know.
Oh, I see you. You zooming in and shit.
It's doing it all by itself.
Oh, that's gangster. I need that.
Picture
I need that.
better than what I had. You know, the setting you can set it on, you know, and then go back out, depending on if I'm moving around. You know,
Yeah, that's fire, man.
so like if I move over here, see it'll move over here. If I go over here, it'll follow me over here, zoom in to me. So,
Oh, that's lit.
stand up. It'll catch me standing up a little bit, but I gotta back up.
Yeah.
You know.
Then they zoom in.
Yeah. So I can
What you
hold my
got on a
hand.
stabilizer?
Nah, it's just I got it on a on a, like a little tripod, but it's not a stabilizer.
Okay.
Nah, it's not stabilized. It's on a tripod. It's just doing. It's some new feature that they got. So it's working.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. You know, there's a few topics, man. We had, man. We could jump into this right here. I don't know if you've seen this dude before, the Yella beezy dude.
Nah, I ain't even hear about this one. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know shit about this one.
yeah. He a rapper from Texas and shit.
But I
That's why I
know
was.
about the cat. I mean, I just didn't ever hear about this situation.
Well, he just
But I
now got
definitely know about
arrested
the cat.
for that Mo 3 murder.
Yeah.
You know the guy that got killed in Texas, the Mo 3, the rapper dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got convicted for his shit. He facing capital murder.
Man.
Yeah, let's listen to this.
Kamran Beats. Kamran Beats. Kamran.
You know
Uh,
what? I got a better idea for me. I'm gonna have to put my headphones on. I don't hear nothing. Yeah, I can hear everything better now.
you can hear.
Oh yeah, it's too loud.
And a pretty serious back and forth that lasted.
You hear the other screen?
Huh?
The pineal gland has
You hear the
tiny
other
little.
screen?
Yeah, I hear everything.
All right.
For years and years. Ah man, let me just start this video by saying rest in peace to Mo 3. Y'all know that was one of my favorite artists. In fact, one of the first videos I made when I got on YouTube was my Mo 3, the whole story documentary video, where I went over, the whole life and career and everything surrounding Mo 3, including the beefs that he was involved in. To tell the truth, the story of Mo 3 is honestly a tragic one. He was a dude that had a lot of talent. He was blowing up fast, making a name for himself, and then that was all cut short when he was pretty much gunned down on November the 11th, 2020 in a shooting on Interstate 35E in Dallas, Texas. At the time of his death, he was actively involved in a beef with another rapper named Yella Beezy, who is from McKinney, Texas. And when Mo 3 died, a lot of people assumed that his death had something to do with this back and forth he was having with Yella Beezy, because they were having a pretty serious back and forth that lasted for years and years and years. They actually used to be friends before the relationship deteriorated. I got a picture on screen of them together, right? But they began falling out reportedly, I think around 2017, 2018. Anyways, when he was killed, a lot of people assumed that it was linked to Trap Boy Freddy. However, people were arrested for this. One of them's name was Keywan White. The other one's name was Devin Brown, right? Keywan was 22 years old. He was arrested December the 9th of 2020, and he was
So
charged
young,
with
wasted
murder.
his life.
Dallas police identified him as the gunman who chased down and shot Mo 3 on the freeway. Now, when he was taken into custody, he was also charged separately for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and this was a federal charge. He pleaded guilty to that federal gun charge in May of 2022 and was sentenced to 105 months, nearly 9 years, in federal prison in November of 2022. But his murder trial for Mo 3's death has been pending ever since. He has not been sentenced for the death of Mo 3. The other guy, Devin Brown, who was 28 at the time, was also indicted on a murder charge, but his didn't come until April of 2021, and he was already in custody on federal gun charges himself. His case is also still pending. There have been no updates on this case since until today, because right now news is breaking that Yella Beezy has actually been arrested in connection with Mo 3's death. So right now on your screen, you can see the grand jury referral for the arrest of Yella Beezy, real name Marquise Conway. And you can see right here his charge is capital murder while remuneration. which basically means that there was a murder committed for a payment or the promise of a payment. Pretty much murder for hire. We can see down here at the bottom, it says, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Dallas County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the Criminal District Court number 4 for said county, upon its oath, do present in and to said court at said term that Marquise Conway, hereinafter called defendant, on or about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble, that's Mo 3's real name, an individual hereinafter called the deceased, by employing Keon White, that is the guy I told y'all about a minute ago, to murder the deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration, namely the United States currency, from defendant, and pursuant to said agreement, Keon White did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of the said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, which is a deadly weapon. It is signed and dated March 18th, 2025. And we also have this news article right here from TMZ, pretty much confirming that Yella beezy has been arrested.
See, nigga arrested on capital murder charges over the death of that dude. Over dumb shit, and they used to be friends, man. Shit never ends, yo. Never ends,
Young niggas
man.
throwing their life away, man. It's just, man.
It's sad. And these niggas got millions, bro.
Yeah, Texas don't play, man. Death penalty, man. They hanging you, man.
That's a
They
fact.
don't play. That's one of them states. They got the death penalty, man.
That's a
Eye for
fact.
an eye, man. So
That's why I wanted Maine to come on this joint. That's his neck of the woods.
he working tomorrow, so he off. Huh?
Oh, he off on Saturday. I think Sunday's and Monday. Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah, man. These little young
That's
niggas
what
just
that's about, man. Them niggas out there in Texas, they got them guns. You know, all of them got guns, man. All they need is a driver's license. They can get a gun. They all walking strapped. All right. Don't take long for a nigga to go get it. Nigga got it with him somewhere. And they got, long as that shit is open and carried, they can see it, you all right. Texas
Yeah, that's
is
a
one of them
fact.
states, man. So these cats is walking around, they all strapped up.
But you can't be a felon though.
But shit, man. But the thing is, it's so easy to get a gun in Texas. You can just sell it. The nigga go get it for you. It's too easy in Texas.
Yeah, they going to Walmart getting that shit.
Right. It is too easy, man. Whereas up here, you gotta go through the loopholes and if you get one illegally and shit, you gotta hopefully it's brand new or you don't want to go through a lot of shit you're gonna go through up here to get nobody.
Well, if you live in Long Island or Westchester County, you could buy a shotgun without a license. It just gotta stay in your house.
Yeah, but that's something different. We talking about open concealed carry.
Yeah, concealed carry. Nah, you can't do that.
No, you can't
Especially in
that's
New
what I'm
York
saying.
City.
Cannot get that.
Hell yeah, man.
Concealed license out here. You can only unless you're a business. Certain business owners can do it, and law enforcement. That's basically it.
Yeah. But they've been saying this dude has something to do with that guy murders since that guy got murdered. Well, and that's been 5 years now since November 2020. Going on 5 years, yo.
Because Mo 3 was coming up, man.
Yeah, he had the nice little harmony, sing, rap, music, chunk type of shit. He had a nice little flow. He had a nice little audience. People loved his music, loved him in Texas and shit all over. You know what I'm saying? But this guy had a hit song too. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me, baby. That's on me. He had a nice little hit song too. Yeah, but shit, man. Let's get into this next shit because it's a lot going on. Look at this dude. Let's hear him
It's
critique on
Mano
this.
and Big U.
Yeah, the Big U shit, man. That shit was all
Well,
over
hold
the
up, man.
news.
Let me before you play that, man.
What's up?
The thing is, man, this internet is the problem, man. Right now, you see how right now this is what's before this internet. This conversation probably we would have been in the studio, we would have been talking, or we probably been in the barbershop talking about this, but it would have been in a private setting, whereas most likely the conversation stayed between us.
Yeah,
But now we open talking about people shit. So the conversation ain't between us anymore. This is an open conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And a
yeah.
lot of these cats, and I was just watching a lot of these videos, with Bruce, what's his name? Something baby and
Brick Baby and Loose
Brick
Cannon.
Baby and Loose Cannon. I mean, the shit that they was on there talking about, Lou, is just incriminating in its own self, man. These young guys, they sitting in there speaking upon shit that they supposed to be speaking privately about. They're in a public platform speaking about things they should be speaking about off the air.
I agree. I mean, the internet definitely plays a part in it because it's the platform that everyone is on, and it's the platform that individuals talk they talk shit they ain't supposed to be talking about on it.
Yo, Lou, man, they talking, they mouth is gone. Some of these niggas' mouth, man, they say anything, Lou. They will say just about any fucking thing. Bro, they will say anything, man. I ain't never seen motherfuckers that will just say anything out their mouth online, bro. Just to grab attention to people, man. I mean, there's a limit to what I'll say. I'll tell you that. Some of these motherfuckers got no motherfucking filter. And they will tell you about shit that ain't got nothing to do with nobody. And they sitting here talking about the shit like it's just everyday conversation. It's like it's small talk.
See these niggas looking at that shit like, yo, it's just content, but it's not because you talking about incriminating yourself,
Incriminating.
incriminating yourself,
But not only
incriminating
that, they
you.
are incriminating themselves. They're incriminating other people.
Exactly, you
People ain't even
incriminating others.
mentioning nothing. They not even saying nothing. They shit was getting clear until some other nigga brought it up. So this is the shit that bugs me out. And now niggas' egos got so big, niggas got something to prove, man. Not only
Don't
they trying to
everybody?
build content, niggas got something to prove on here, man.
Everybody got
Niggas want
something
to
to
pump
prove.
their chest out like up their head, Lou. They want their chest to pump. That's niggas' chest. They out here pumping their chest like this. Outside, man, on his internet, man. It's just mouth is moving
Because man,
fast. It's
like the
just
niggas, the
telling them.
niggas got an audience, man, and the audience make them like even if it's a good audience or bad audience, the audience make them feel like they're more than who they are.
Man, I think the audience is making people stupid, man. All right? Y'all
Same
getting
same with
stupid.
me. I
Y'all
feel
doing
the same
stupid
shit.
shit. I understand you're making a few dollars, but it's still stupid. All right? We on here
Yo, listen,
talking. But
it's
listen
not
to the
worth
shit
it.
you wouldn't say to nigga face. If you can't say to the nigga face, don't say it behind his back. And that's the real shit about this, man. You're gonna be on here talking shit. If you ain't scared to say that shit in that nigga face, then you all right. But if you over here talking shit and then
But
when you
yo,
see the motherfuckers you copping pleas and shit, then
I don't think.
you don't belong on here talking like that, bro.
But who did that?
Well, I mean, if you was listening to those brothers' content, man, they was incriminating themselves, talking shit, talking about I got more bodies than you.
Yeah, that was Brick Baby. I heard that.
You understand what I'm saying? That kind of shit.
Nah, yeah,
What
but I
kind of
ain't
shit
hear
is that?
I ain't hear the niggas cop no pleas and shit. None of them niggas would. They were
No, I'm
all
not saying
talk.
them. I'm just saying in
Oh,
general. Niggas be on here
oh.
talking shit, and then when nigga run up on them, they copping pleas and all this other kind of
Now
shit. Not
listen,
saying them did that.
see all them niggas that was talking about Big U in a
Yeah,
negative light.
right.
That's now these niggas is locked up with that nigga. They gotta see that man in prison. You feel me?
It's not the same, Lou. Them niggas is a little
But
younger
look,
than him, man.
but but look, it could be vice versa too. We don't know the politics behind that shit they got going on. You know what I mean?
Lou, I'm up in his age range, man. Us niggas our age ain't not trying to see no kind of jail time, my nigga.
He
All right,
turned himself in though.
this shit is a lot harder for us to do jail time, Lou, than it is for some nigga in his 20s. It's a
He's
lot
60
harder for
years
us.
old, bro.
That's what I'm
He
trying to
turned
tell
himself
you.
in though.
Yo, that should be death sentences, man.
He turned himself in, man.
What choice do we have? Had no choice. They gonna snatch him up off the street.
I mean, he had plenty of choices, man. It's just that's the one he made. You know, I guess that's the one he
That's
seen.
allegedly, Lou. We don't know if that shit true or not. We don't know
What
nothing.
him turning
No,
himself in?
no. What they saying that he accusing them of doing? All that
Yeah, I
is
know.
alleged.
But I'm talking about the choice of him turning himself in. That's just the choice. He had plenty of choices. He
He
could
didn't
have
have
done
no
some other
choice,
shit.
man. What, he gonna run?
That's a choice. But he chose to turn himself in.
Lou, he's 60 years old. How many 60-year-old niggas you know running?
Not many that I know of. But this is the first time I seen some LA gang Rico type of shit happen.
I knew one 60-year-old man that ran. You know, he was running. He wasn't at that time. I think he was just maybe just turning 60. Yeah, he was in his 60s. Just, he was up there in age, man. And
Yeah, let me hear this shit real quick.
let me explain this before we go in there. He running at it, yo, bro. That life ain't you can't that shit ain't easy, man. You can't this man ain't go outside in the day. All right. He never went outside during the day.
Who?
I ain't mentioning the man name. It's not
Oh,
that's
you talking about
irrelevant.
somebody else?
I'm talking about somebody that I know that was on the run, but they was on the run for 13 years. They was up age like that. All right. That shit wasn't easy for them, man.
So nigga should have did right, man. He should never did the bullshit. He put himself in that situation.
There you go again, Lou. You always motherfucking kick a nigga when they down, huh?
Nah, man, I'm just being real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like, when
shit
are we gonna
happens.
acknowledge the wrong that people do?
Shit happens,
It's not
man.
about kicking a nigga when he down. Yeah, shit happens, but you can avoid shit from happening as well, bro. You know what I
Not all the
mean?
time. Some
And
motherfuckers
not
bring
all the
shit
time
to
you
you,
gotta
man.
get in trouble.
Not no. Sometimes people bring the trouble to you, Lou.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Trouble, trouble is easy to get into and it's hard to get out, Lou. That's the
Yeah, I
whole.
know,
That's the
man, but
whole story.
we gotta start holding ourselves accountable. You can't just always blame the system or blame like consequences and not blame the person for committing the acts. Like, we blaming these niggas for sitting on the internet talking dumb shit. That's holding these niggas accountable. Like, you shouldn't even be on the internet talking no gangster shit, no gang shit, no none of that murder this, that. You shouldn't be talking that shit. Y'all niggas, and then that's what y'all really doing out there, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is really happening in them streets. And y'all know that the police be on this internet shit looking for information, just browsing through, collecting all kind of data from this shit. You know what I'm saying? To use against niggas, man. You know what I mean? For real, man.
That's what they want, man. They want that attention, Lou. That attention is clickbait
Yeah, they want that attention, but they not smart about how they going about getting it. It's nothing wrong with wanting attention, but it's about being smart when you know what I'm saying, how you go about getting it.
They
You know what I'm
viewers
saying? Don't
also,
incriminate yourself.
the
You
viewers
can get
also,
attention
Lil,
without incriminating yourself.
the viewers is also asking for this too, man.
So
If it wasn't for these motherfuckers watching it, they wouldn't do it, man.
who in jail now? The viewers or the niggas that was creating the content?
Niggas that's creating the content.
Exactly. That's my point. It's like,
But
so what?
who's making them niggas money? It's us, it's these viewers. It's us niggas watching this shit.
Yeah, but
All right.
that
If
don't
we
mean you
wouldn't
gotta
watch it,
compromise
if
yourself,
we
man.
wouldn't watch it, listen, Lou,
Just because
it's a
the viewers
mindset that
want,
we gotta understand that we involved in. It's a mindset.
yo,
It's a
that mean
mindset
you gotta
to
down.
love
That
a
mean you.
nigga's downfall.
So that
Niggas
mean you
love a
gotta.
nigga's fall. Niggas
Do
love
that
that,
mean
man.
you have to incriminate yourself because niggas love the downfall?
No, I'm just telling you the truth.
All right, so we know what it is. That don't mean you gotta incriminate yourself because the audience want to see that shit.
I'm
I want
not
to hear
doing
that
that.
shit.
I'm not talking on my business. I ain't telling my business out here like that. I'm just telling you, this is what other people do. They love to tell their business. They will sit here and they would talk about shit that happened in the street years ago. I understand if it doesn't hurt anybody and you know, that's all good. You know, it doesn't hurt nobody. Shit done came and went. It's over. But shit that's still ongoing, like certain cases and shit, it has no statute of limitation. And y'all talking freely about the shit like ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me.
That's how I
Shit
give it
like
up.
that
Me,
get niggas socked in the mouth, bro.
facts. Let me hear what this dude saying, man.
And that's what's gonna start happening. A lot of niggas getting socked in the mouth,
I wouldn't wish jail on nobody.
Shit, niggas get killed, man.
Then I became a man who became
I
a
don't wish death on
civilian
no man.
with a family.
But if you talking like
They
that,
got a chance to watch over the
you're supposed to
community
get socked in the mouth, man.
and sit back and see mothers
That's what happens in those days, man.
crying,
In my day. You know what I'm saying?
No,
standing
I
over
feel you.
caskets,
That's why I said, like, now in today's world, ain't none of
trying to
that.
figure out why
Niggas don't, like, they not moving like that.
the pastor's preaching. The grave digger is digging back. Community
This guy mad dramatic,
activists.
man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm skipping this shit.
Big
He's
you.
too dramatic, man. He trying to sell tickets. He's selling wolf tickets.
Turn your ideas into video.
Yeah, he
with
be all
AI.
over the place, man. I ain't even trying to.
You know.
I ain't even trying to read into his shit, man.
The only thing about with him, you know, he does come up with some data. He does a little research, man.
Yeah.
He comes up with some research. He does some research.
News stories at this hour. We begin
You
with
see
that
this
South
right
LA
here.
man who the feds say used taxpayer money and donations to fund gang activities. In the past hour, we've learned that Eugene Henley Jr. and Brian Mejia were taken into custody. Henley Jr. is a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips, according to the FBI. But in recent years, he worked in entertainment and ran a youth charity that the acting U.S. attorney now says was a front for his criminal enterprise. NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi live in downtown LA with the very latest developments on this. Camilla?
Now, hi, Colleen. 19 defendants in total in connection to this criminal enterprise. At least two of them appeared in federal court earlier today. And now, as you mentioned, Eugene Henley and another fugitive are now in custody tonight in connection to this case. A known community activist and founder of a youth nonprofit in South LA, now facing federal charges.
a career criminal known as Big U.
Eugene Henley is accused of being a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips street gang. Federal prosecutors say Henley ran a criminal enterprise and is accused of a number of crimes, including racketeering, human trafficking, fraud, and the 2021 murder of a musician.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar.
Federal authorities say there are other alleged gang members facing charges they say are connected to the criminal enterprise. A number of arrests were made this week. These sketches showed 2 defendants, Sylvester Robinson and Mark Martin, in federal court Wednesday afternoon.
4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours.
Court documents also state Henley fraudulently obtained funding from the city of Los Angeles through the Gang Reduction Youth Development Foundation. Henley was the founder behind the nonprofit Developing Options that helps support at-risk youth.
Mr. Henley duped the county of Los Angeles by running a nonprofit named Developing Options, which was set up to pull youth out of the gang life and promote anti-gang solutions. Yet Mr. Henley continued to personally orchestrate violent gang activity that impact our communities.
Court documents state Henley had drawn hundreds of thousands of dollars for his own use.
Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity.
Federal prosecutors say Henley could face a 20-year prison sentence if convicted on the racketeering charges.
20 years.
And we have learned this evening Eugene Henley and Brian Kia are expected to be in court tomorrow in downtown LA.
20 years.
What's up with all these gangster paralegals, man?
The who?
The gangster paralegal community, man. They all know how to get paperwork.
They got it.
Motherfuckers is freelance paralegals, man. The fuck, man? Niggas can get them a job in a motherfucking law firm. Know how to look up and research paperwork. Like, man, that shit don't be making no sense how these niggas be getting so much people paperwork and shit.
Shit, is the paperwork legit?
I couldn't tell you, Lou, because I don't know how to deal with none of that. I barely know how to get my own paperwork. Shit, these niggas get paperwork for niggas in other states.
Shit, man.
These niggas is high power paralegals.
It look like that paperwork they got legit, man.
That's why I said they high power paralegals.
You know what I'm saying?
The motherfuckers working somewhere and getting $30 an hour.
It's public information, man. It's out there. You know when it's public, I keep catching a cramp in my fucking stomach.
Yo, I get that too, man. You gotta put your arms up in the air, man. Stick both of your arms in the air, man, and stretch. Stretch that shit out, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, put both of your arms in the air and stretch that shit out, bro. I go through that shit once in a while too. Put both of your arms in the air, and yo, that shit will not go away until you stretch that bitch out. You gotta stretch it out. Put both of your arms in the air and just put your arms above your head. Like, Lou, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm telling you, you sit back down, that shit gonna kick back in.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You better stretch that bitch out, nigga. You gonna be hurting. You gonna be online like, oh God, I gotta get back up.
Yeah, I know. Hell yeah, man.
That shit, yo. One day I was driving. I was in the car trying to go somewhere. Yo, imagine you get a cramp on the highway.
Yo, I got that before.
I had to pull over.
Pull over and get the fuck out and stretch.
Yeah, stretch that shit out, nigga. That shit hurt.
That shit hurt.
Hell yeah. You gonna get out the car? I'm gonna fuck if you on the side of the road, police gonna be wondering, you okay? I'm like, nah, nigga, I caught this cramp. That shit hurt. That shit hurt right now.
I laugh, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shit, I go through that too. Mad people go through that shit. Damn, yeah, I'm stretching this shit out, man. Shit.
But you gotta stick your hands above your head, man. Just keep it up for a little while.
Oh, shit.
And just stretch your body. lean your body back.
Yeah.
Keep your legs straight and just lean your body back. And that's how you get that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Yup.
Whew.
It might come back again because it takes a minute for it to die down.
Yeah, hell yeah. It takes like a good 5-10 minutes.
Your muscle tightens up on your stomach. That's
Yeah,
your stomach
bro.
muscle tighten up, bro. I go through that shit too.
Hell yeah, nigga just got out the shower. You know, I've been eating 1 meal a day and shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know exactly what causes it, man, but you know.
Yeah. So I could look that shit up.
That shit happens, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but back to this, man. This Big U thing, man. Don't look too good for him, man.
No, I don't. He's 60 years old. He's looking at 20 years, bro.
And you know, not only that, they got that murder, man. They got a murder holding on over his head about one of his artists.
All together, 20 years. They included everything. All them charges.
One of his artists got killed, man.
They say he
Shot
did
him in
it.
the face.
That's what they saying. He did it.
I mean, Whack 100 saying he did it.
Nah,
That's
they
the only
saying
nigga that's saying he did it. Right now, we
people.
don't know he did it. Only person that's out here saying that he did it was Whack 100, man.
They ain't say it in the news. We gotta finish it.
The news is saying they're putting that as an allegation. But you got another nigga out here online saying that this nigga did it. Yo, it was first it was the rap songs, bro, that was indicting these niggas now.
Now, bro, I'm telling you,
it's the YouTube.
Nah, the news said this shit. The news said that it was over this song. They said he drove in Vegas.
Yo, can you find the diss song?
I'm gonna show you what the news said.
I couldn't find the diss
I'm
song
not
either.
I'm talking about what the news said. The news. I ain't talking about what no YouTuber nigga said.
But I'm saying I couldn't find the diss song. I wanted to hear it.
Man, that shit probably don't exist no more.
Yo, once it's online, my nigga.
Nobody said it was online though.
So that's what I'm saying. So this man got killed over
shit. We don't.
I mean,
we don't know, bro.
And that young nigga, you know, I think it got something to do with him being a football player, man. More or less than him rapping, bro.
I don't know. Let me hear some more of this though. I don't even know.
Yella Rambaldi, NBC 4 News.
Government and tax records show millions of dollars poured into the nonprofit the feds say was at the center of this criminal enterprise. Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard joins us now with more on how this organization was being funded and where all this money was going. Eric.
Oh, hi, Michael. Well, the most surprising discovery here is that the nonprofit called the Ex-Offender Fellowship Network, which was also known as Developing Options, a pair of nonprofits that the city says were essentially one entity, were facing suspensions from state tax authorities. The city of LA has been paying these nonprofits millions of dollars in recent years, and the amounts have only gone up.
Shit, we got to get us a nonprofit, Lou.
Nah, not to do
turn this
like
into this without having
to not to do shit like that. I shit legit.
Himself into federal authorities overnight. He's accused of running a dangerous criminal enterprise. His name?
Legit money. Straight up.
Eugene.
The Pretty Dope Foundation.
That's it. Let's get it.
Pretty Dope Fund.
Pretty Dope New York. Let's get it, y'all.
Henley Jr., also known as Big U. He helped launch the career of Nipsey Hussle. Well, he's now been charged with extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and murder. National correspondent Jerika Duncan is here with the latest. Jerika, you seem to have a lot going on. Good morning.
Definitely a lot going on. Good morning to you, Gail. During this investigation,
a lot of people saying the same shit though.
But what people say and what people can prove is two different things, man. They said
You're absolutely right about that.
They said OJ did it, and then when he went home, they said my man boffing Gene beat the girl up, but it came out he didn't. But he said in his own mouth he did, but afterwards, but we couldn't prove that shit. There was no way we could prove on none of that, man. We just going off of what everybody else is saying, and that shit is not evidence.
Nah, I mean, it's not evidence because it's like you convicted people in the court
In
of
the
the
public
public.
opinion.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, bro, before niggas was saying, yo, you convicted people of the public court of opinion, niggas always had a motherfucking a thought, a fucking uh how you say it, always had a judgment like on somebody, like, yo, I think they did that, yo, I think they did this, yo, I think they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but yo, I seen him with that dude,
But
so
Lou,
could be doing that.
one thing I
It's
gotta
like,
agree with them white niggas, they know how to jam motherfuckers up. So that's why they put without a shadow of a doubt. All right, you cannot be convicted without a shadow of a doubt.
yeah, but that's in courts, man. We talking about basically people, the public. You know what I'm saying? That's courts.
Yeah, but
Like,
the
you talking
public
about
already
court,
done assassinated Puff Daddy. The public assassinated
yo,
R.
bro.
Kelly. The public assassinated Michael Jackson. The public assassinated anybody, man. The public always assassinates the people because the white man tell you that's who you're supposed to hate.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't always blame
Some
the
shit
white
don't
man
always
for
have
shit.
proof of. There's some things that don't always have proof in the pudding, bro. And we just be jumping to
Yeah,
it
that's
because
some
other
things, but
motherfuckers
some
say
shit
it.
that some things that do have the proof is like niggas look over that and just say, yo, that's not enough proof. They don't really say anything. It's like if mad people saying the same shit because of like shit they've witnessed or shit, they in the loop. They in the loop. We ain't in the loop. We on the outside looking at. These niggas actually on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, they bringing they dumb shit to the internet. They talking about shit they shouldn't be talking about. So why can't that be true?
Because at the end of the day, it's called hearsay. I'm not no motherfucking jailhouse lawyer now.
So basically,
All right
everything
now.
somebody say on the
All
internet is
right.
hearsay. Then
You
it's
understand what I'm
hearsay.
saying? That's what it
So
is.
that's what it is.
Exactly
It's
what it
hearsay.
is. But the reason why hearsay is being so motherfucking good because motherfuckers know too much.
Listen, I'm just saying, man. If a nigga's in your circle or know, like, say a nigga live in your hood and know what's going on with you because you in the hood. You know the hood's small.
That don't
Everybody
mean
know
know
what's going
everything.
on in the hood, and that nigga goes on the internet and
Yo,
tells
Lou,
you
there's a lot of niggas out here in the hood. I don't be
and
knowing
tells your
half of the
business.
shit niggas do. All right,
I'm
I
not
be hearing
saying I'm
about
not
it, but I
saying
don't
you.
be
I'm not
knowing it.
saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying somebody that's in the hood, that's active in the hood doing shit. You know what I mean? That knows everybody. Everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga just goes on the internet and tells your business. That's it.
That don't make that man look credible, man. That make that man look like a chump, man. Because he's
Niggas don't
online running
care,
his
Shop.
mouth, man.
They don't care. You already know that. They don't
That's what
care.
I'm
They don't
saying,
care.
man. That don't look right, bro. And
They don't care if it
this
look
shit
right or
gotta come.
not.
That shit gonna come to an end. Trust me, because
Listen, man, this is all I gotta say.
sooner or
Everything
later,
that you say online is documented.
sooner or
Everything you
later,
say online is
people gonna get
documented and will
scared.
be used against
It's
you.
gonna get to the point people gonna
That's
get
it.
scared to run their mouth, bro. That's where it's gonna have to come to.
That's why I said everything people say online is documented and it's going to be used against them if it ever
In
comes
the
to
street
it.
of law, not in the court of law. In the street of law, but it's both places.
Both, because they using footage from interviews that these guys went on to as evidence for their
But look,
case.
you remember they used to be the rap music.
It still is.
Well,
it still is. They still going
made him
after people over
gravitate to
lyrics. K Flock just lost his trial. He got to do 20 years. It's
this
still
shit
over
now
rap lyrics.
gravitated to the rap music, man. This shit ain't no game, bro.
Let me hear this, man.
Officials say they received or recovered 49 weapons, 5 pounds of methamphetamines, 10,000 fentanyl pills, and large amounts of cash. Prosecutors allege Henley ran an enterprise like a mob boss and defrauded companies, the government, and even celebrities in the process.
I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive.
Music executive Eugene Henley, or Big U, taking to Instagram moments before turning himself in and just hours after federal authorities declared him a fugitive Wednesday.
They just raided all my houses.
Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization.
Investigators claim Henley painted himself as a hip-hop legend and a Los Angeles community activist, but is actually, according to authorities, the leader of a South LA gang who ran an alleged criminal enterprise.
If I was to describe Big U's role in rap, he would definitely be the Godfather.
The facts alleged in the complaint is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him.
More than a dozen others that prosecutors say are tied to the criminal case are also in custody. According to the affidavit, Henley is charged with violating the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act. Prosecutors allege his organization, Big U Enterprises, was linked with the murder of an aspiring rapper working under Henley's label in 2021. They claim Henley shot and killed the rapper in Las Vegas after the rapper recorded a diss track about Henley. Officials say Henley then dumped his body in a ditch. Officials also...
Yo, so you heard that, right? Yo, you got unmute because you mute.
Yeah, what I missed.
Oh, because I wanted you to hear the part where they say this nigga, the news saying that he
fentanyl and all these other things, man.
Nah, the news said, man, let me just play it again because we was talking about, you heard YouTube is saying he killed the nigga and all this. I'm telling you, the news said this shit. This is evidence that the cops got if the news is reporting this shit because it's in the affidavit and paperwork. So let me
U Enterprises was linked with the murder.
Let me play it back a little more.
And large amounts of cash. Prosecutors allege Henley ran an enterprise like a mob boss and defrauded companies, the government, and even celebrities in the process.
I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive.
Music executive Eugene Henley, or Big U, taking to Instagram moments before turning himself in and just hours after federal authorities declared him a fugitive Wednesday.
They just raided all my houses.
Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization.
Investigators claim Henley painted himself as a hip-hop legend and a Los Angeles community activist, but is actually, according to authorities, the leader of a South LA gang who ran an alleged criminal enterprise.
If I was to describe Big U's role in rap, he would definitely be the Godfather.
The facts alleged in the complaint is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him.
More than a dozen others that prosecutors say are tied to the criminal case are also in custody. According to the affidavit, Henley is charged with violating the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act. Prosecutors allege his organization, Big U Enterprises, was linked with the murder of an aspiring rapper working under Henley's label in 2021. They claim Henley shot and killed the rapper in Las Vegas after the rapper recorded a diss track about Henley. Officials say Henley then dumped his body in a ditch. Officials also claim Henley used his nonprofit organization Developing Options, which purported to help.
See, the news said that shit. The news was saying that shit.
Don't you know that young man that got murdered? God bless his family. God, my condolences goes out to that young man's family, to him and his family.
Absolutely.
That young man was also a football player. That young man was a prospect as well. him and Big U's son was prospects, man. And that man dies. Now, Big U's son is the only prospect. I mean, that's me thinking, man. I might be wrong, bro. Yeah, let that shit play, man. You know his son went to the Chargers, right?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, his son is on the Chargers right now. It's on the LA Chargers, bro.
Damn, I didn't know that. Let me see that.
Same guy.
Let me see. Big U's son.
A
Chargers.
prospect. He was also a football prospect, man. He was also good in football, man. That same rapper that got killed, man, for a diss track. He was also a prominent football player too, bro. I mean, I'm just telling the truth, man.
Daylon Henley.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you ain't do your research, Lou.
No, I don't know who he is.
That same brother that got killed, him and his son was playing football together.
No, I didn't know that. I mean, I know the kid was playing football, but I didn't know, who he was playing football with.
They played football together.
Oh, word, I didn't even know that. That's Big U's son?
Played football together. He looked just like his pop.
Yeah. Damn. I know he probably going through it right now.
Yo, bro. Every picture that they show of that young man that died as a rapper, he got on he in his football jersey. It's now they show him in the football jersey, bro. I mean, he played football, man. That young man played football, bro.
Record, edit, and share your podcast.
I mean, come on, man. I ain't never heard no diss song. But I know he played football because the last picture they showed of him, he had on a football uniform. He was a football player, yo. He was in that league that Big U had, and him and his son was playing in that league together, and they were prospects, man. They both were prospects, man. Bro, that's my thing, man. That's what I don't know.
What's his name?
The rapper?
Yeah, it says his name is R.W.
I don't remember. I don't know his name, man.
Oh, here it go, Rayshawn Williams. Let me see.
Yeah, he was a football player, man. Yeah, click that link.
Let me see. I don't know this shit.
Damn, it's not letting you get to it.
I don't know. Let me just type it in here. What's his name? Ray Sean Williams, Las Vegas.
What was his rap name? Every nigga that rap got a rap name. They say he was a inspired rapper. They always say his name. What was his rap name? He ain't had that one video.
I mean, I don't know.
You see all this information that's out, that's held out of the game.
I mean, what his
Man
rap
was a
name was
rapper. He
important?
was a young rapper, man. Right?
I mean,
He was a young rapper. What was his rap name?
his name Ray Sean Williams. What's more
What was his
important,
rap
his
name?
real name or
What
his
he
rap
rap
name?
by? What name he rap by?
What name's more important, his rap name or his real name?
Well, if he was a rapper, he had a rap name. He had a name that he rapped by. That name was important too because that was an alias that he went by. Just like Eugene Henley was his
I
government
bet
name, but everybody knew him as Big U.
because he a big figure, probably this dude wasn't as
Doesn't
big
matter,
as the
bro.
people.
That's an alias. Just like niggas know me as my government name, and niggas know me as Shop. Niggas know me as Shoprific. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. If the police gonna ask questions,
So what you want the
they
news to
asking
do?
all the names. They not asking, well, his government name. I don't know about fuck his alias name. They're not gonna just omit that.
So what you want them to do? Put out his rap name too?
I mean, so we can hear his music. We can understand what kind of music he was doing. I mean, we can listen to it. We can get in. He's a rapper. Rappers make rap music, right?
I mean, I guess. Let me see if I
That's
can
all I'm
find it.
saying, Lou. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you know, the news probably sometimes they don't broadcast people rap names and stuff
They
like that. They
always
just
do
tell
it,
it.
man. They always do it. Why now?
Nah, they don't
Why
always
not
do it.
now? They always do it.
To people that's not known, they don't do it.
It be artists that I have never heard of until they mention their name, and that's like that last brother that got killed with his baby daughter. God bless his soul and his baby daughter's soul. God, my condolences to their family. I never heard of them until they mentioned that man's name. They mentioned his rap name, Little Romy.
What news? The news?
Any
I guess
rapper
that's
that get
what people.
killed,
That's what
they
people.
mention
That's
their
what.
name, rap name as well, because that is an alias. That is an AKA.
I guess because he was probably more known than that dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What's his name? Ray Sean. His name is La. Ooh. Let me see. It's TikTok. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure the people know this one right here. This is Ray Sean Williams, the artist that Big U allegedly had something to do with him being found. This the dude.
Yeah, he got pictures with what's that, Casanova?
Nah, I don't know. That's somebody.
Isn't he taking hold up? Wait. Yeah, that's not Casanova. No, it looked like
Nah.
No.
Nah, because there's a lot of music
Now, there's
on here.
not one song.
Maybe copyright on there.
Yo, where's the song?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know this dude. I don't know
How
his
he a
rap
rapper don't have
name.
not one song, Lou?
He probably do.
Not
You
in no
gotta find
goddamn
his name.
SoundCloud? Not a SoundCloud
He
link?
probably do. This him, Rayshawn R. Williams,
All
DJ
right,
Rizzy.
DJ R. Drizzy? That's at the, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't think
DJ R.
that's him.
Drizzy. DJ Reezy.
Nah, that ain't him, man.
No.
That's not him. I don't know, bro.
Don't make no sense, man. So that rap music is kind of bugged out, man.
I mean, he was 21. He probably just started rapping.
And you don't got not one song? How you a rapper? You ain't got not one song, man.
He probably got songs. They probably ain't put him out yet. He was signed to the nigga.
Low. What year he died? In 2021. Social media was around, Lou.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's not like he
What you want
dealing
me
with a
to do?
nigga, a rapper in my era.
What you want me to do, man? I don't know.
I'm telling you, Lou, that shit says some funny business.
Like, what kind of funny business is it
Some
saying?
bad work.
Like what? Just because the news ain't put the nigga rap
That's all I'm
name?
trying to tell you. The young man played football.
What about it? With football, let's see what team he played for. Rayshawn Williams, instead of saying rapper, let's put football. Football.
There you
Crenshaw
go,
High
right
School.
there. The first thing that popped up.
So that's where him and Big U's son played at, Crenshaw High School?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
I guess it's Crenshaw High School because these are all other shit, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? This is not even him.
He played football. I'm telling you, man. The young man
So this
played
is,
football, man.
let's see if this is him. Rayshawn Williams, Crenshaw, wide receiver.
And what was Big U's son's position?
I don't know.
See?
I don't know. Rayshawn Williams, 18, Crenshaw High School. I guess this is the dude. When he was 18, he was playing for Crenshaw High School, but he wasn't playing in no college or anything like that.
No, because he was too young. He was still young. Both of them were young.
He's
He wasn't
21.
gonna get it
Big
that
U's
far.
son is 25 right now.
Huh?
Big U's son is 25. The kid was
Right.
21.
So
The kid was.
so when he died,
I mean, 21 is
that was
not
4
too
years
young
ago.
to play in college,
So
bro.
if they was probably the same age.
20, they probably are, but 21 is not too young to play for college.
I don't know that. Maybe we don't know that, bro. They're look on that rest in peace.
We don't know
Football
what.
player. Come on. Keep Big Yo. Click on that link, bro. Right there. Click on that.
That's somebody else's opinion. That's not even
Let's
factual.
look at it though, man.
That's hearsay. It's hearsay.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to look at that. I just want to see the pictures of the young man playing football.
Well, you said click on this.
Yeah, but you didn't go down. You got to scroll down so we can see the pictures and stuff.
Nah, there ain't no pictures of that nigga on there. This is what it brought me to. These niggas talking. The nigga 600. This nigga talking. That's what it brought me to.
I know that guy. I know who that cat is. That cat is definitely an op of 100 and Big U and them niggas. He do not fuck with none of them, man. I don't
see this the
that's
dude
that
right
picture.
here.
Yeah, that's that picture right there.
Yeah, that's Crenshaw.
Yeah. He was
That's his high school
player,
picture.
man.
That's high school, Shaw. What he was doing after high school.
Yo, but obviously he was good, man. He died, bro. He never got to do anything else, man. He never got to get to his potential, bro. He was young, man. These kids is young, bro.
Yeah, you're right. He never did get to reach his full potential. You're right about that. But I'm trying to see what you trying to say. Like, it's something fishy. Like, what's the fishy shit? It's like when niggas die, they always use they pictures that's like from the past and like,
But yeah,
you
man,
know what
he
I'm saying?
played football.
Yeah, he played football, he played basketball.
You got no information of him as a rapper, but you got information of him as playing football.
Because he probably ain't set off his rap career yet. He probably was just getting
Yeah,
started.
man, that's a possibility, and I would accept that.
That's what I told you
I
the
would
first
accept that,
time.
but
I say he probably got
there's more
songs, but they ain't
information
put
of
it
him
out yet.
playing football out there than him as a rapper.
They probably ain't put it out yet, man.
All right,
He
Lou.
probably
All
did
right,
some
Lou. Think
shit
about
he
that.
ain't
Let's
like.
think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. There's more information out there about this young man as a football player than as a rapper.
Like what information? It's all public information though.
I
I'm
don't see
sure if
any
you
rap information. So where's
I'm
him
sure
online rapping?
I'm
Where
sure if you
him
look for it,
doing a
bro.
freestyle? Where him
Yo, man.
just in
If
the
you look for
studio?
it,
In a
if you
picture of
look
him in the
for it, man,
studio. Where
yeah, I'm
is
sure you
this?
find it.
There
If
is
you look
none.
for it.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking a
Listen,
question,
man.
Lou. Where is
If
it?
you look for it, you probably find it,
Yo,
man.
look, we in here looking right now. We ain't running in that. We ain't running across. We ran across him playing football.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, then. So think about that.
His rap name ain't his real name. See, his football name is his real name. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, man.
That's
You
wild.
see, look, a killer and inspiring rapper.
I'm gonna put
Inspiring
Rayshawn
rapper.
Williams' rap name. Let me see. Big U accused killing rapper
Inspiring
and
rapper, but there's no
Tough
rap in it. There's no, you know, when they describing the story of the inspiring rapper, they usually have a video or some type of, storyline to go with the story of this inspiring rapper. The only thing they got to show is the picture of him with a football jersey, bro. And he got motherfucking shoulder pads on.
Well, they say aspiring football player and rapper.
All right, then. So think about that. Let that
I
sink
mean,
in.
everybody says inspiring.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in for a minute.
I ain't gonna let it sink in too deep
No, you
because there ain't
should.
nothing for me to think
You
about.
should. You should. That's how people figure shit out. Because they think
Nah,
about it.
man. That ain't nothing. That's simple shit to me. I already know why they saying inspiring. The news always say inspiring. They put inspiring behind people that been treated dirty, like, and they trying to make the
Bro was a
accuser
football player
look
and a
real
rapper.
worse.
That bro was like that boy was like a Deion Sanders in the making.
He could have been. We would never know. We never know. He could have been. It's fucked up, man. I'm just saying, man. Something happened for him to, he must have trusted Big U if he,
That's the big
started
homie.
pursuing
Everybody
music,
trusts him, man.
and then he
I mean,
probably
he
wanted to
probably had
stop.
to get down or lay down anyway, man.
Who knew if he wanted to play football anymore? Who knew if he wanted
Look,
to
you heard what
even
I
pursue
said?
that?
He probably had to get down or lay down, man. He ain't had
I
no
heard,
choice, man.
I heard you. Or he probably didn't have to do that. He probably
Whatever
looked
choice
at.
he got, man. The man wound
I
up
don't,
dead, man.
I don't know. He probably looked at Big U as a father figure
Yo,
or
man. Yo,
somebody.
the young man is dead, bro. All right? The man ain't have too many choices, obviously.
I don't know what choices he had. I'm just saying he probably looked at Big U as a father figure, and he probably said, "Yo, I want to do this rapping thing. I don't want to play football no more." So we don't know if he gave up on football or not. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know what. We don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But let me get into this last topic, man, because I gotta take it now. I ain't gonna hold you. This right here is some crazy shit.
Our 19-year-old daughter is not fucking mine. Did you know I got a blood test for insurance?
Hold on. First of all, lower your voice.
Lower my voice.
Calm down.
Lower my voice.
Calm.
Read that shit. Yo, listen. How's that possible? How am I paying for a kid that's not mine? 19 effing years, and I'm paying for the college.
That's not true. That can't be true.
How it can't be true?
Listen, those are just numbers. That's still your. After all these years, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Are you
That's
serious?
your child.
Are you serious?
That's your child.
Are you serious?
I've been faithful to you all these years.
I don't give a shit. How about when we first met?
Look.
19 years, she's not mine. You know how crazy that is? Do you know how crazy I
still
look?
the father.
No,
you
I'm
are
not.
Still the father.
You sound effing crazy, lady. Like you sound nuts. One, that child don't even call me.
Hey.
We go to counseling to fix our relationship for a kid that's not mine.
Wait.
Yeah, you know what?
Wait,
shit.
No,
Wait, shit.
Don't
No,
go. Don't
I'm
go.
fucking
Wait,
leaving.
Tom,
No,
let's
I'm bouncing.
Let's talk.
We are talking. It's okay.
No hands been washed yet. Oh man, that was nasty. Oh,
That
that's
one-
nasty.
That one little
my
white.
God.
That one little white.
My God. Oh my God, Lou. That was nasty, Lou. Nasty work, Lou.
Yeah, that was nasty.
That was bad.
What? That was crazy, man. Yo, man.
He caught her on the toilet. Yo,
On
she
the
was
toilet.
on the toilet, Lou. And this guy confronted her with the Kanye West song.
Yep.
18 years and the kid ain't mine. I'm paraphrasing right now. But
Yeah.
that's the Kanye West verse.
Yo, man, that's crazy, right?
It's messed up, man. He should have just left that shit quiet, man. It's been that long.
Listen, man, he caught on the shitter, man.
It's
Caught
been
on the
that
shitter.
long. You might as well just let that shit go and just keep going. Keep that shit to yourself. Take it to the grave. What
Oh,
good
word?
is that going to do for you or the kid right now? What good is that going to do?
You ain't hear the
What
nigga?
good
He's
does that
saying,
provide? What good does that provide for anybody?
but you ain't hear him?
Regardless, he was bamboozled. All right. He been bamboozled.
Nah, I ain't talking about that.
What? She lied to him.
Nah, not just that. The nigga said, yo, we going to counseling now behind a kid that's not mine. The kid
Listen to
don't call me
Lou.
either.
Lou, that's for him. All right? That's for him. He needed it. All right? But all he had to do was just, once he done understood and found that information out, for however he found it out by, he just had to just accept that, man. And just
so
kept
she-
going
so-
because you got to look at
Nigga.
the 19 years, Lou. You can't just throw away those years, man.
Why not?
Because you spent time, man. You created a bond with a person.
It wasn't authentic though, because
No.
the
It
person
was
lied
authentic.
before
No, that was Lou.
the bond.
Absolutely wrong.
It was broken
It was
before
an
he even.
authentic bond.
The
just-
bond was broken.
No,
It
what
was
was
broken.
not authentic
It was
was
broken.
the information that brought y'all together.
It was broken.
The information that brought y'all together wasn't authentic.
It was broken,
But
bro.
the
It don't
bond
matter.
was, Lou.
It don't matter.
The information, Lou, listen to me. The information that brought them together was not authentic, but the bond was.
If the information wasn't authentic, the bond can't be authentic because the information
Nah, Lou, listen to me. Lou,
it was cheating
take
before
away
the bond.
graduations.
It was cheating
Can't
during
take
the bond.
away, birthdays. You just can't take those things away, man. You acting like a piece of paper gonna take all those years away, man. It just don't.
Nah,
for me,
man.
personally,
So
it just wouldn't. It just can't, man. That
all right,
means-
so the female,
means you looking
the
for a
female,
way
the
out.
female don't get no blame at all. Then
Yeah, but that you have to look at him trying to get a way out. He like, nah, I'm gonna pay. He ain't trying to get no more bread up. It's like he ain't love her no more. Now, once he found out, you gotta understand, Lil, it's 19 years. It's not like little motherfucker is 3 years old or baby is 6 months years old, and you just found out some shit like that. Yeah, the baby gonna get over, you gonna get over. But this is 19 years, man.
Well, who's to say that he
Take
won't?
19 years back.
Who's to
Lil.
say
I
that?
don't get that part.
Who's to say that he won't still have that
I don't
love
get
and
that
bond for
part,
the
man.
girl? He just don't
I
want to
would
fuck with the
still, if that was
homegirl.
me, I would still pay and make sure they good. Because that's what, the bond, that's what the bond created. The
Well,
bond
I'm
don't
glad
end
that's
because
not
of the
me,
lie.
man. I'm
The
glad it's
bond
not
don't
me
end because of the lie, Lou.
because I don't know
On
what I
some
would do.
real shit,
Honestly, I don't know what I would do. I probably
I'm telling you what
man,
you're
what?
supposed to do. That's what
Nah,
you're
man.
supposed to do.
I can't just go by what you say. I gotta go by context of.
Lou, I just told you it ain't like it was the
I gotta go by
baby's 6
context of
months.
the events.
And y'all took the DNA
I don't
after
care
6
if I
months
don't
and you
care if the
found out.
baby's 30. I don't care if the
Yeah.
baby's 30. I still
You
gotta go about
got you an
context of the
exit.
event. I still gotta go about the context of the events or the life we was living. I wouldn't care if the kid was 30, 35, 40, nigga. I wouldn't care.
So after
I still
40
gotta
years, you're
go.
gonna all of a sudden just cut ties.
I don't know.
That's oh man, that don't make no
I don't
sense.
know. I don't
That don't
know.
make no goddamn sense.
I
After
wouldn't
a
cut
40-year bond and you had a beautiful relationship with another human being that you raised.
What, you making your own narrative?
That is the narrative. That's not my narrative. That is the narrative.
No,
That
that's your
man raised
narrative.
that baby.
That's your narrative because everybody don't have a beautiful
All right,
relationship
man.
with their kids.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying I don't know, man. You know, I'm not in that situation. I haven't been, thank God. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to feel, what to do. Because it's like I probably would want to deal with the child, but not with the mother. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. That's absolutely right. As you should. But a bond is a bond, man. Some bonds don't break, man.
And some bonds do break.
Right, but some don't.
So what are you saying? It's still
Like
vice
that
versa.
bond, I mean, if me and her, and me and the child was still good.
That's if y'all still
Why would I
good,
break a
bro.
bond that's good, man?
That's if y'all still good. But if y'all not good.
And I've been providing for this child all their life.
But what about the negatives?
Lou, I've been providing for this child. If that was me, I was providing for a child for 19 years. And I found out it wasn't mine. Lou, it's not the child's fault. At all.
Okay. I feel you.
I've been
But I
providing
agree.
for
It's
that
not
child,
the
man.
child's
I'm gonna
fault.
stop all of a sudden now. I'm gonna stop all of a sudden. That's just this nonsense.
I mean, everybody different, bro.
No, that's reality, man. That's why it's supposed to be.
How it's supposed to be is you supposed to not be cheating on your man and having other kids and then telling your man this is your kid. He probably knew the
All
whole
right, it
time that was
happened.
her kid.
It
She probably
happened.
knew
That's
she probably
something
knew the
that you
whole
and the lady
time.
gonna deal with.
She
You and
probably
the
knew
lady
the
gonna
whole
deal with
time.
that.
She probably
But
knew the
the
whole
child
time
ain't
that
got
was her
nothing to
kid,
do with
bro.
that.
She probably knew
The
the whole
child ain't got
time.
exactly
She
nothing to do
probably
with that.
knew the whole time.
The
She
child
probably
don't
knew
got
the whole
absolutely
time though.
nothing to
But
do
she
with
probably
that.
knew the
And
whole
that's
time that
after
he
you
got something
spent
that
19
she did
years.
that. Come on, bro.
You just don't know. You just not looking at 19 years. Like 19 years don't mean nothing.
Yo, bro, I said 35
matter
don't
you
mean
did
something.
19
I don't
years in
care.
jail.
I don't care. It's not
If you
me.
did 19 years in jail, that don't mean shit.
That means something.
So 19 years with a child don't mean shit either. That means something.
It probably don't to other people. To other people, it probably don't.
I mean, that's just crazy, man.
I'm just trying to tell you, man. You gotta hold females accountable too, man. You just can't be.
But Lou,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold everybody
you gotta
accountable,
hold
bro.
females accountable, but not children, not
I ain't
kids.
say treat the child wrong. I ain't say do the child wrong. I'm just saying it's
That
people
man
out
ready
there.
to say fuck this college.
But
That's what he's saying.
But yo, can you say he's wrong for saying that? You basically saying he's wrong for
Yes,
saying
I'm
that.
saying he's
But
wrong.
you don't
I'm
know
saying he's wrong. He's
but you don't
absolutely
know the
wrong.
full context
Because
of
he's
his
taking
situation.
his anger out on a child. That
But
has
you
nothing to
don't
do with that.
but this I understand what you're saying. It's all very well, but you don't know the full context of their life.
I know enough.
You just know what he put out there.
I know enough. That's all I need to know.
You don't know if he loved that child or was a caring father or he was just doing shit because he had to. Or we don't know. We don't know, man. For all this matter, this could be a skit. It could be fake.
Lou,
We don't know.
that man was there for 19 years.
Listen,
He's there for
man.
that child entire life.
What happened? Yeah, man, I'm about to end this, man. She about to bust in here crying, trying to sleep in here.
All right.
Shit, man. We get up tomorrow, man. Shit, I'm off Saturday, so we can do a little late stream.
All right, man.
Raya.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Peace.
Peace.